Right, so I wanted to come in here and talk about. I did a video a couple of days ago. I know I've already fucked up on the a video every day thing, but I did post a TikTok, so I'll count that as the video that I was going to post. I did post something. It just wasn't to YouTube. It was to TikTok. I think that's how I'm gonna work this, so that I don't get complete and utter burnout, because I don't make any money off of these videos. If I was making anything off of these videos, I would probably be able to justify a video every day more, because I'd be able to fund it. But at the moment I can't. So I will try to do a video as often as possible. But I think for the days that there isn't a YouTube upload, there will probably be Twitch streams. Will happen as soon as I get my new controller, which is happening in 2 days. On the 11th, my new controller's coming. So as soon as that arrives, streams will start back up again, and I'll be streaming pretty much every day that I can, every day that I'm not ill or just not at home or able to stream. So I will be streaming for every day that I can. So if there isn't an upload on YouTube, there will always be something on Twitch. There will be something on TikTok. There will be a post, a video thing that I've created or am live doing every day of the year. So the thing of a YouTube upload every day isn't sustainable, really. Something that I've learned, it's not sustainable when I don't have the funding to put into a video every day. And also, burnout is a thing. I'm just running out of ideas. I'm on not even day 10 yet, and I'm running out of ideas for stuff. That's a big thing as well. Comments below. Give me video suggestions and ideas while there's this kind of little news drought for like Marvel stuff, gaming stuff in general. While there's this kind of like drought for anything to make content on. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see is like a cool little variety style stuff. Obviously, it will be easier when I am streaming again, so that I can take streams and turn them into videos and stuff. Like I said, I want to do that with the Devil May Cry series, but there's so many things that I want to do on Twitch. Like, I have so many videos going, so many ideas going in my head for the Twitch side and stuff I want to do on Twitch to turn into YouTube content. But I can't do that without PS4 controller, because like I can't even switch my PS4 on. So what am I going to be able to? I wouldn't be able to do anything. But yeah, I want to come in here and talk about the games that I know of, that I know are coming out this year, that I'm excited for, that I have seen things for, that I have interest about. And there's the obvious ones. Anything that's comic book related, I will be first in line for. No Nintendo stuff. I don't own a Switch. It's the first thing. And also, even if I did, I know Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year, but I don't know. I know Zelda Breath of the Wild was one of the premiere, or one of like everyone's favorite games ever. I don't know if I care enough about it, to be honest. I don't care about Zelda that much. I own Twilight Princess. That's it. That's the only one I own, and I haven't gotten through, like, I haven't got past 3 hours in that game. I want to sit down and play it properly, but like I just don't have the motivation to sit through something that's like 40 hours that I'm not gonna be streaming or anything. If I can get like a Wii capture thing set up, that might be a thing that I stream in the near future, but until then, I think it's just going to wait on the to-be beaten pile that is much bigger than my beaten pile. Spider-Man 2 comes out in fall or autumn. Autumn in the UK, if you're normal. Very excited for it. I want to see a trailer or like a demo thing, like what we got with the raft section for the first game. I want to see something like that shows off like most of the villains that are going to be in it, or most of the, like, to get us hype about it, or even just to show like a Kraven design or like a Venom design. Like, so many things about Spider-Man 2 that's so interesting to me. Like, are we getting Goblin? Are we getting any goblins? You don't necessarily have to do Green Goblin in the sequel. You can do, because we had like the tease for Green Goblin, but we don't have to do Green Goblin. We can do Hobgoblin. We can do Demo Goblin. You know, there are lots of different. You can do Red Goblin. You probably can't do Red Goblin because that's Carnage, but you can do a variant on the Goblin if you don't want to do Green Goblin this early or at this point. I'm just excited to see what they do and to see how they improve the gameplay style, and especially after what Santa Monica Studio did with God of War Ragnarok. I'm so excited to see what Insomniac can do to build on what's there in Spider-Man 1, because obviously it's just going to be that, but fine-tuned, improved, and better, and it's going to be whatever Miles Morales was, because I still haven't played that. It's madness that I haven't played it, but I still haven't. I'm going to go through both of those later this year, and I'm going to go through 2 after it comes out as well. I think I've been waiting to get a PS4 to play that. I don't know why I did that with Miles and not with Guardians or Gotham Knights. I can't get on a PS4 anyway, and Midnight Suns isn't on PS4 yet that I know of. It may have been. I haven't been able to access my to actually get my PS4 working for like a week, so I don't know. Might work, might not. Might be on there, might not be. I'll put that as one of my excited ones. It did technically come out last year, but I haven't been able to play it until this year, so I'm excited. That's Midnight Suns is one that I'm very excited for, because it's like, it speaks to me on so many levels. It's like a real-time strategy superhero game with like Blade and Ghost Rider and the supernatural parts of the Marvel Universe. The only thing it's missing is Daredevil and then and Moon Knight, and then I would be hooked. I'd be in. Another game that I'm looking forward to is going to be Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think that's going to be the first big, like, new game playthrough that I'm going to be doing on Twitch this year, and that's something I'm really excited for. I have loved what I have played of Fallen Order. I'm going to do a playthrough of Fallen Order on stream. Anyway, I've played, like, very little of it, actually. I've gotten up to the Wookiee prison break. And then I decided, I might as well just do this on stream instead of doing it off stream, because I'm going to be playing the sequel on stream anyway, so I might as well do what I did with God of War. But yeah, I don't know why I never used to be into Star Wars, but for some reason I've recently gotten this like big Star Wars kick, and I think it started with The Mandalorian, because that was like the first Star Wars thing that I watched that was like, holy shit, this is actually really good. This is actually like this is like really good. And then Obi-Wan was kind of like, it was slow. It was a slow burn, but that final episode, hoo boy, that final episode got me. And I actually liked Book of Boba Fett. It was just Mandalorian season 2.5, and I mean, I love those characters and that world. So, and that corner of the Star Wars universe is really interesting to me, like the Mandos and the Bounty Hunters, and Chrysanthemum, best character. Yeah. And also the guy who plays Cal Kestis is the guy who was the Joker in Gotham, and that's just really cool. Like, it's weird when you see a person's face that you're like, it feels like you're playing a movie video game, which technically you are, because it's based on Star Wars, which is a movie first and foremost. But it feels like, I guess would you get this from like Death Stranding as well? Because like Norman Reedus, it would just feel like you're playing a Walking Dead video game, but it's Death Stranding. I don't know if you would get that from a Death Stranding, but I definitely get it from Jedi Fallen Order. Obviously much better than any movie based game, but yeah, it definitely gives those kind of vibes when you're seeing like an actual like actor that you recognize. It would be the same thing as like in like the game that John Bernthal was in. I can't fucking remember the name of it. And Cyberpunk 2077, like seeing Keanu Reeves pop up as well. And like Crackdown 3 that used Terry Crews. Like, what the fuck was that all about? But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Jedi Survivor. And I'm looking forward to playing through Fallen Order in its entirety on stream as well. That's gonna be madness, because I don't usually do. I think, well, Ragnarok was a blind playthrough. So was Guardians. So was Avengers, actually. But yeah, Fallen Order is the first one that's like a blind playthrough of a game that's not new. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. I don't know if it's coming out this year, but I'm massively looking forward to that. Like, last thing Kevin Conroy's doing, or last thing Kevin Conroy got to do. It's kind of important for that reason. Also, a Suicide Squad video game. Give me King Shark all the time. I'm so glad that he's a playable character. I'm mad that it's not Stallone. I'm mad that he like talks like an actual human being. But I guess that is King Shark more so than what what the movie version was. What they're doing in the game is more akin to what they did in the Flash TV show with King Shark, which was cool. I mean, that design in the Flash TV show is fucking, it's terrifying, honestly. But yeah, I like it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Apparently it's meant to be like a games as a service thing, which does rub me the wrong way. But also, I think they can learn from the utter travesty that was Marvel's Avengers. Am I looking forward to anything coming out in Avengers? Looking forward is the wrong choice of words. I would say dreading the content drops that are coming for Avengers this year, if any. Apparently there are 5 characters coming. Any of them raise my eyebrows? No. Will any of the character models raise my eyebrows? Probably. But the only one that would really interest me at all would be Doctor Strange. But he's the one that I'm thinking not any chance. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to anything about Avengers, because I'm not looking forward to the output, or what's gonna come of it. You know, I'm not looking forward to content drop and then looking at Twitter the next day and it's a dumpster fire. It's an absolute mess of like, no, but it's actually good though, but it's really not. It's like bare minimum, but it's at least they're doing something. It's like just yeah, that's my reaction to every time I look at Twitter about the Avengers discourse on there. I'm not looking forward to any of that this year. But Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, I think there is a good precedent for DC knowing how to keep a game like that running, or Warner Bros. Knowing how to keep a game like that running, because Multiverses has had several new characters in its first few months to year. I don't think that game's a year old yet, and it's had double the amount of new characters as Avengers has. And there's also the precedent of DC Universe Online. That game has gotten a lot of love and is still getting love now, and that game's nearly 8 years old, I want to say. That game came out on PS3, so it's got to be nearly 10 years old. Fuck. What the hell? Yeah, there's still a passionate player base around DC Universe Online, more than there was around Marvel Heroes. I mean, Marvel Heroes is loved-ish, kind of. It's loved by the people who play Avengers now, and the people who play Avengers expected that, but they didn't get it. So I don't know, because I played 1 second of Marvel Heroes, and then it crashed and my laptop couldn't run it. Obviously it couldn't, not a gaming laptop, but my laptop could run DC Universe Online and runs Vampire Survivors quite well. So I don't know, but it was almost a decade ago that I tried playing Marvel Heroes. Such a weird time capsule of a game, because it's that kind of like Diablo-like, that it was basically just a Diablo clone, and the fact that people thought that Avengers was going to be that boggles the mind. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic that Warner Brothers can do a better job, or that WB Games can do a better job at a full games as a service Destiny killer. I'm not even sure if that's what Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League wants to be. I'm not even sure if that's what it's aiming to be. I think it's just aiming to be a bit of fun, because and hopefully what we have at the start, what we get, is like more sustainable than, or more substantial than what we got with Avengers, because we got a 7-hour campaign and no end game content, nothing to do post game really until like December, until like 4 months after, the game came out. So hopefully we see some love for it after that, and hopefully this is the big thing. Hopefully Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is that game that the Avengers content creators, namely me included, are, hopefully that's the one that we can jump onto when Avengers kicks the bucket, because it's weird, you know, a Marvel fan putting all of his faith in a DC game, but DC has a proven track record of doing good games. The Arkham series, amazing. DC Universe Online, still alive. You know, Multiverses isn't a DC game, but it's WB Games. So, and you know, that's a lot of fun. So I'm cautiously optimistic about Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, and I think it could be the one good games as a service game or live service game outside of Destiny 2. I think it could be the one that kind of stands, not necessarily shoulder to shoulder, but I think it could be Destiny 2's little brother. It could be the one that probably, or no, that wouldn't work. Destiny 2 would have to be the older brother. The older brother that's kind of already polished, got a job, you know, and is paying rent and everything. But, you know, the little brother that's like still in school, still learning, but, you know, gets showered with all the gifts. But Destiny 2 can kind of fend for himself and kind of like just is kind of got himself on his own 2 feet when, you know, the little brother kind of needs all the help that he can get, kind of thing. That's making it sound like I think Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is going to be bad. No, I think it's going to be like solid. I think it's going to be good. I hope it's good. Like the premise of like Suicide Squad versus the Justice League, great. I don't know what you can do after that. I don't know what other characters you can put in. I mean, the Suicide Squad like team and the amount of people that have been members of the Suicide Squad is huge, and so you can kind of make the game last forever by putting new characters, new villains and stuff in. Do I think that they will do the Joker? Probably. Should they do the Joker? No, they should do the Joker's daughter. Because seeing her interact with Harley, and also I think the Joker should be a villain. I think the Joker should be what they do after Brainiac, maybe. Like, because obviously Brainiac is going to be the main villain of the game. or if the game um, at the end pulls a switcheroo and then changes the title from Kills the Justice League to Suicide Squad, and to Suicide Squad Saves the Justice League, that could be a lot of fun, I think. But anyways, those are all of the games that kind of at the top of my list for things I'm looking forward to this year. Let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of people are going to say Resident Evil 4. I'm not big into horror games. I'm not big into Resident Evil at all, really. So Resi 4, I know it's supposedly the best one, but it's not something that I have any invested interest in. Same with the Dead Space thing. There is supposed to be a Souls-like game that looks very much like Bloodborne, but apparently it's based on Pinocchio, and it's called like the Tales of P. That seems interesting to me, but I don't know if I care enough about a Souls-like game that's based on the story of Pinocchio. That seems like a very weird thing, and like I saw the trailer and it's like implied that Geppetto did some phallic things to Pinocchio, and it wasn't his nose that was growing, and there's some weird shit with that game that I'm not really on board with, and I'm not sure we'll go with the TOS of Twitch at the moment. So yeah, those are the games that I'm looking forward to / interested in. There will probably be more stuff that comes out that I have no idea about. The Captain America Black Panther game, I have no idea if that is coming out this year, if that's coming out next year, if that's, way down the line. I know Wolverine is 2025 apparently. That has my interest, and I want to see more on that, more than anything. And I want to see where they're going after that, because Wolverine obviously invites X-Men, and X-Men makes me think, oh shit, games as a service again. But hopefully Insomniac knows what they're doing, and they just make a solid single player Guardians of the Galaxy like, but let us play as the other X-Men as well, single player experience. We need to see what they do with fucking, I need to see what if it works kind of like X-Men Legends, but obviously like a modernized version of that, then, or like just give us X-Men Legends 3. Just give us X-Men Legends 3. We want it. It will sell gangbusters. Give us Ultimate Alliance 4 and make it like a proper clone and put it on every console. Just do that. Come on. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, where I have no idea what I will talk about. I will see you guys then. Peace.